What is up, YouTube? Murderous Enemy here, coming at you with Fable 2, my first official out of the main series that I've been playing game for you guys for my channel. Like I've said, I like playing other games on my channel. However, I haven't had an HD PVR that would actually give me enough time to play longer videos basically for my channel for you guys, so it would be harder to do game increments of 10 and then just have a really long series, and you guys would probably go crazy watching a million different videos. So this way I can upload longer videos, and I'm really happy for it. So the first one that we're actually going to be jumping into here is Fable 2. Now usually I'm going to start playing games that I don't actually have played before, so my first time playing them will be for you guys on my channel. However, I know this game like the palm of my hand, the glitches, the tricks, the ins and outs, the Easter eggs, you name it. Especially on Fable 2, I've been playing this forever, and it's probably one of my absolute favorite games out of playing. So I also like giving an honest opinion of the game out of 10 score. I'm going to give Fable 2, gosh, such a great game. I'm going to give this one a 9.5. Because Fable 2 is just such an amazing game that I have to hit it up with a 9.5. Now, basically the story kicks off with, I'm just going to catch you guys up because I did skip a cutscene here, is we are orphans. So far, basically, our parents are dead. That's all we know to our knowledge, and it is just us and our sister. We are in childhood. Don't worry if you are looking to check out if this game is for you. You are not a child through the whole thing. It gets really intense. So I did skip that cutscene for the sake of the video and for length and whatnot. So basically, the first scene that we see with anything having to do with anything is going to be right here.
Oh, he's just a trader.
Sale of the century!
I can't see anything past this lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have traveled the land, accumulating wondrous and mysterious objects, which I now offer to you for the modest price of 5 gold.
Best thing to do.
Consider this. This is truly a magical mirror. For as long as you look into it, it will make you beautiful.
I'll take it.
Very wise. Now, just remember, the magic only works if you look at it in complete darkness. Ah, now this is truly a marvel. This small, unassuming box is actually a device created by the ancients, as used by the old kingdom rulers themselves. Turn the handle 3 times and you shall be granted a single wish.
There's no such thing as magic.
Big gatherings. The smell.
We live in grim times indeed, if the young are too world-weary to believe in magic. Most children your age believe eagerly.
Look, I can see your eyes are bad, but I'm telling you, that music box is rubbish.
That's what the seller thinks. He has no idea what he stumbled upon. But you have an inkling, don't you? Some part of you wants to believe it's magic.
What? You really think it could be?
For 5 gold coins, you could have your answer.
For 5 gold coins, we could eat for a week.
Listen to me, Rose. At the end of that week, you and your little sparrow would be no closer to your dream, no closer to the inside of that beautiful castle.
What if it is real? I bet we could get 5 gold pieces, and maybe this could be a way out of here after all. What is there to lose, little sparrow? Come on, there must be someone around here.
Alrighty, so that's going to be our base here, as you just saw with that. What is actually what we can actually tell here is the seller, as that wonderful, mysterious woman that you will find out more about later said. He is a completely, as she put it, rubbish seller that doesn't really know what she found. Pay attention to this mirror. He'll try to sell that later. It's actually pretty funny what he says to the buyer who completely wasted their money on that mirror that does absolutely nothing. You'll see later on he says it's a magic mirror. So basically what we have to do now is we have to find 5 gold pieces in order to get this magic box that our sister believes is truly going to be worth something. So basically, in order to get these 5 gold pieces, we're going to have to complete 5 different tasks. The very first one we get from talking to this guard, he's going to say, achieve 5 warrants. Now these 5 warrants are scattered along throughout. If you're looking at this for more of a tutorial-based video, then feel free. I am going a little bit slower, like I said, just for a complete walkthrough of the game. So this is going to be basically the first thing. So basically, like I said, it's going to be going a little bit slower. So however, if you are doing this for tutorial base, just stick with me on the fact that it is going to go a little bit slower. So I do like skipping the conversations because they are just complete rubbish, as to say, since we're in these times. It is just really long and annoying and don't really need anything. So basically for our first gold coin, we are going to pose for this artist slash photographer. It's actually more of a photographer. So here we can choose which pose we want to do. Let's go with the heroic pose. That looks good. So basically we just hold this down here, and then once he tells us to stop is when we can let go. You want to try to hit it in the green, so that's what I'm going to try to do. I don't know if I can get it. Hang on. He should say stop once he says stop. Can we stop yet? Can we stop? Yes? No? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop. Try to hit that green part right here. And there it is.
Wondrous.
Awesome, cool. So I hit it. I wasn't sure if I got that one or not. Okay, so continuing on, we have our first gold piece. We should anyway. There's one. Thank you, kind sir. So now the warrants, I'm trying to think. Like I said, I've played this game a lot. However, last time I played this game was probably before Black Ops 2 came out. So hopefully we can remember where all this stuff is. I think what we get to hit up next is we actually get a dog. Now, I am going to do a little bit of a spoiler for you. This dog is going to continue to stay with us through the entire game of... Oh my god, whoa. Whoa, he just hit my sister. No. No, you cannot hit my sister. No. Oh. You want to go? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, you and me. Let's go. You think you beat up girls? Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got nothing. Yeah, I didn't think so. Anyway, as I was saying, we do get this wonderful dog. He must enjoy our company for saving his life here, or not getting bullied anymore. But we do help up our sister because we defend women here on the channel of Murderous Enemy. And so now we get to take care of our little doggy.
Oh, poor thing. You've had a horrible time. Don't be scared.
But that's okay,
Why are
because
you?
he looks good.
What you need is someone nice to look after you.
He's like, yeah, you guys get to look after me.
Oh, we can't keep you.
But we can't keep you because we are poor. If you haven't noticed, we are in poverty here.
Well,
And
I'm sorry.
I did skip over a little bit this, I apologize. When that blind lady was talking to our sister, she said something about you're dreaming of being in a castle. I did skip that cutscene. There's this huge, beautiful castle that we saw in the beginning, which stated that, or it was the first time that we heard our sister say, my dream is to be in the castle. So basically, once we hit the, once we get that magic box, basically her wish is going to be to want to go into the castle. So hopefully, if all goes well, I don't want to do too many spoilers. Hopefully that wish will come true. So here we go. Oh, there's another warrant. I'm just trying to remember where these warrant things are. There's another one. That should be 2 warrants. Now we have to get the beetles. So here's where we come. We have a lot of good versus evil tasks in here. So this guy here, the beetle hunt, a bunch of beetles have infested this thing, and we just gotta shoot the beetles and squash them. However, there is always, like I said, a good versus evil, and this evil guy who put the beetles in there are saying, whoa, keep the beetles in there and smash all the stuff in there, and I will give you 1 gold coin. However, the choice is completely yours, being good versus evil. I'm going to be good for the sake of this video. So this is this guy saying, don't kill the beetles, just squish the stuff. But we're not going to do that.
And smash his stock up instead. I'll give you a gold on Mr. the Nickname's behalf.
Alright, so he said, well, yeah, I'll give you a gold coin if you smash the stuff. However, we are going to stick with what Mr. Nice Guy said here. And we are going to take out all of these beetles. What are we at? 80%, so that means there's 2 beetles left. Oh, never mind.
Oh, crap. Do you know what I had to do to get those beetles?
Nope, but I do know that they're dead.
I'll remember this, kid.
Okay, that's fine. You can remember it all you want. Do-do-do-do. So now we get to go say hi to Mr. Beetle over here. Thank you. As you can see, that little weird thing with the circle above his head was gold. Okay, so here is...
We're really doing it.
Okay, so now this is going to be getting a warrant here. Basically, find Magpie. That's going to be this drunken guy over here. We're just going to go ahead and take this bottle
Officer, I came
without waking the drunken man. I don't even think there is a possible way to wake the drunken man. I've never woken him up before. And I've played this game quite a bit. So here we go, back in order. And do you want to give it to the drunk, or do you want to give it to his wife? I like giving it to the wife. Like I said, being good, good versus evil, prime thing right here. Alright, I want to give it to you.
Give me the one.
Yep, give Betty the wine. There you go. And then she's like, whoa, there's a piece of paper in here.
Hold it. There's some paper in the bottle. I think this is yours.
And then that's ours. Awesome. So now we're hitting up 3 warrants. It looks like our dog has found warrant number 4.
He saved his life.
And now warrant number 5. I'm trying to remember.
Good boy.
These warrants are to lock up that bad guy. I'm trying to remember where all these warrants are. We got the first one. We got that one. Oh, here it is. Warrant number 5. Awesome. So now this guy's going to confront us again and say, hey, I will give you a gold piece if you give me the warrants, because these are the warrants that this guy is against.
Stop right there, you little brat.
However, this is another good versus evil thing. If you go with that guy and you give him the warrants, this is actually going to affect this whole place. This whole place is going to stay exactly like this. And it does look okay, but it doesn't look really nice. If you want to make it look really nice, you give it to this guy. And of course, it's also following the good path as well.
You're a lifesaver.
And then, of course, he gives us a gold piece for finding the warrants for us, so that's going to be gold piece 4 or 5. And the 5th and final gold piece is going to go to, I call him Romeo and Juliet over here. Because basically it's kind of like that setup. You have Juliet up on the pedestal, or on the balcony, and then you have Mr. Romeo down here. So the storyline of this one, real quick, is the mother doesn't like the guy, and of course the daughter likes him, so then he gives you a note to give to her that's saying, I want to marry her. And she's like, oh my gosh, here's some random kid on the street that looks like he needs food. Here's a gold coin, and that's going to be our 5 of 5 gold pieces. However, what I don't understand is if they could get gold this easily, why they don't just use it on food, especially since she was bickering that here they don't eat a lot. I don't know. I'm just following the story. Anyway, enjoy the talking here. We can't really skip it. I apologize. Okay, speak to Monty. No, not. Yeah, we need to talk to. I think we have to knock on the door, right? Yeah, knock on the door. No, not Monty. Oh, there's Monty. Hello, Monty.
What's the matter with you?
There's the letter. That's the proposal. Awesome. Going down.
Open the door and let's see you.
Now we gotta knock at the door. The mother's gonna hold up. We gotta run really quick so we don't get caught. Ah, there's the mother. Run! Ah, up the stairs. And now...
Oh, well, why didn't you just say
There she
so?
is. And give the letter.
Come on in.
And there is our 5th gold piece, 5 of 5. Thank you for your troubles.
Oh, Monty, my little dove.
Awesome. Thank you for your gold coin. And now we have enough for the music box. Now remember that mirror I was talking about a little bit earlier? You get to see what I'm talking about over here. It's probably one of the more humorous parts of this. It's not really that funny. I just think it's kind of entertaining. Oh, okay. Oh, I must already missed the thing it says. Buy the music box.
We've come to buy the music box.
Very wise little ones.
Oh, we did miss it. Okay, I'm sorry. I missed the intro. Basically what happens is I don't know if you caught that in the beginning there. He says, the mirror only works if you see it in complete darkness. Which is kind of funny because it's a mirror. How do you see it in darkness? It doesn't really work. Not that funny. I just had a good laugh. I liked it. So here we have our music box. We get to go see another view of the castle as I was talking about. Oh, here's our chicken. Let's kick it. Kick the chicken. Ah, I kicked it. Alright. And now, here's the beautiful castle like I was talking about. And hopefully, if all goes well, we get our wish.
I wish. But where did it go? Why are we still here? 5 gold pieces. Let's just go to bed. Oh, I was so sure this was it. I had this feeling like we weren't going to be stuck in Old Town anymore. Why didn't the box take us with it?
Now, to our knowledge, that did not work thus far. So, as you can see, we have our furry little companion over here. Hello,
What are
doggy.
you doing here? I'm sure I didn't wish for you. All right, fine.
Hello.
Welcome to our little paradise.
Yeah, paradise. That's
Come
what
on,
it is.
Sparrow, go to
Alright, I
bed.
think she has a diary over here. Ooh, diary. Anyway, I like taking that just because you can sell that later. Okay, we're gonna go to sleep here. And we are actually awakened by some soldiers, so that's what's pretty cool.
Oh, all right, settle down. There's a nice, angry, stray dog.
Quiet, boy! What do you want?
I work for Lord Lucian, miss, and he would very much like to see you in his castle. I've been sent to collect you.
It did work. Our wish came true. Come on, little Sparrow, wake up. It's all right, doggy. We're going to Lord Lucian's castle. I'll come back for you. I promise.
Doggy! Alright, so this is where one of the few times where we split up with our furry companion here. And so, as you just heard there, our wish did come true. And this is called Castle Fairfax, so we will, for the first time of the campaign, go and see Castle Fairfax. So, these loading screens are not as bad as Skyrim, but they are kind of tedious. So I'll try to talk over them so you guys don't get too bored. But this is awesome. This is where the story first picks up. Like I said, you're not a kid the whole time. This basically, the part 1 of my video is going to be getting out of childhood. Now we are extremely close. This is actually the end here. This is going to be what sets up the entire campaign story, which is what happens here in Castle Fairfax. So, oh man, it's just such a great game. I highly recommend here. So basically, I'm going to show you a lot of foreshadowing here in the castle.
Here are the children, Lord Lucian.
Anyway, so here he's just the butler. He has no foreshadowing. Does he? I don't know. Yeah, he does. You see him later at the very. Well, I don't know.
Hello, sir.
I don't think you see him exactly. I think you see a different butler later on. Anyway, like I said, there is a lot of foreshadowing going on. So there is a lot of key stuff to the storyline here. So I'm going to try to be quiet here. But like I said, the foreshadowing, this is the guy I was waiting for. He's coming up on the right.
It is quite wonderful.
Now, this guy's name is Garth. That's all I'm going to tell you thus far. This guy's name is Garth.
Ah, hello, Master Garth.
So let's just take a look at him really quick. That's him. That's Garth. Anyway, just keep that guy in mind for
Oh,
later.
in the North Wing. Lord Lucian.
Anyway, so here we are, and back to the storyline here. They are talking a little bit back and forth, so I'm going to be quiet so you guys can hear what's going on. Like I said, this is going to be what sets up the whole storyline. So I'm not going to talk until after this whole thing in the castle, and then I'm going to explain everything that just happened, because it's going to be really confusing. Anyway, so I'm going to be quiet, and I hope you enjoy the setup to the storyline.
What does he research?
On history, mostly. Lord Lucian is quite keen on antiquities of all sorts, but he's chiefly interested in things relating to the Old Kingdom.
There was a trader in Old Town who said his stuff was from the Old Kingdom.
Yes. I believe Lord Lucian heard about that.
We bought a piece of it, and we made a wish, and now we're here.
Well, that's wonderful. Now, when you meet Lord Lucian, you must show respect at all times. Address him as my lord, speak only when spoken to,
Yes, sir.
and do not mention Lady Fairfax or Amelia. Here we are. Lord Lucian, the children are here.
Okay, so here we are walking in, and this is going to be where the start sets up. Just so you know, Lord Lucian is the owner of the castle.
Children, it's come to my attention that you have some sort of magic box. May I see it?
It vanished, my lord. We were winding it up and we made a wish and then it started to glow and it disappeared.
After you used it?
Yes, my lord. The man who sold it to us said it was magic.
The box is of no interest to me. What's remarkable is that you were able to use it. What was your wish?
Oh,
Well, speak up. What did you wish for?
to live in a castle, like this one.
Perhaps that could be arranged. I'm working to rebuild... Well, I'm working on something wonderful, for which I need individuals with particular talents. Let us find out if you possess them. Would you kindly stand in the circle, please? I promise it won't hurt you.
What's that?
Nothing to worry about. Go on, stand in the circle.
It's all right, little sparrow. Don't be afraid.
It's true. Your blood. You are heroes.
Heroes? You mean like in the old stories?
What are you? Wait. There was something here.
What's that like?
Quiet! You're heroes, but you're not any of the three. One of you is the fourth.
What's happening?
This isn't what I wanted. But nothing must stand in my way.
No, wait! Don't! No!
I can't allow you to live either. I'm sorry.
Death is not your destiny today, little sparrow. From Castle Fairfax that night, certain that those who might stand in his way were dead. But some grief is so great, even death may keep its distance. And so the boy survived. Days later, far from the dark alleys of Bowerstone, life slowly returned to his small, broken body. The boy awoke to a familiar face watching over a strange bed. He reached out for the comfort of the dog's warm fur, ready to take his first steps in a new life. 10 winters blanketed Albion. 10 summers filled the air with the sounds of insects and laughter. With time, the boy's pain turned to strength. His grief became will. A will to change the world and to avenge the death that still haunted his every dream. Ah, there you are. And your faithful friend, too. Many years ago, I promised I would help you avenge your sister's death. That day has come. Today, you leave the safety of this camp and seek out Lucien. The journey will not be easy. There's a chest near your caravan. I've left a few things inside that might prove useful. Meet me by the gates when you're ready to leave.
Alrighty, so I'm going to try to catch you guys up and try to explain everything, if you didn't quite catch that there, that Teresa was talking about. So yes, that blind, weird-looking lady is called Teresa. That is her name. Now, so as she said, 10 long years have passed since that whole thing happened and took recuperation of being shot at and whatnot. So now we are revived. Our dog is with us. She left us some gifts, so let's just look in the chest real quick and see what she left us. Rusty longsword, light splintered crossbow, health potion, dog elixir, collar folding, and of course our spade. So that should be wonderful items that we're going to need for our quest to get us started. Now, also, I'm going to introduce to you guys money real quick. This game is based off of money and buying and trading and whatnot, weapons. So we are going to rent out our apartment here. Now, once someone moves in, you will receive an income from this property every 5 minutes. This means you'll be making gold even when you're not playing Fable. So that's what that message said there. Basically, that means you don't have to play Fable and you'll still make money. However, it's not a lot, considering this isn't a rich neighborhood. Now, anyway, back to the story as I was saying. We have 10 long years have passed since this whole thing, and she promised us revenge on Lucien. Lucien is the head of that castle that we saw. He's the guy that shot our sister and shot us out of that big building, so obviously we're going to want revenge on our sister. So basically, complicatedly, we are now going to go and try to find him and hopefully get our revenge on Lucien. So Teresa is going to start off our quest. Now, I'm going to jump a little bit ahead of the story here by telling you guys a little bit more on what Lucien was talking about, especially when he said, "You're nothing like the three." In order to achieve revenge on Lucien, we are going to have to receive training or assistance from 3 heroes. Now, heroes are what he called us. Remember, he said, "You're nothing like the 3, but you are a hero." And, of course, our sister was confused. What do you mean heroes? Like the ones in the stories? And he kind of ignored the question and immediately shot her and shot us out the window. So basically what that means is heroes is basically their term for the supernatural. There are 3 different heroes in 3 different categories: skill, will, and strength. Now, we need to find these 3 different heroes. There are 4, including ourselves, across all of Fable. So finding these heroes, of course, is going to be a complicated and vigorous journey, and we will hopefully be able to do it.
Now come with me.
Open the gate.
Once we hit Bowerstone, that's going to be the end of part 1.
Take this.
The Bower Lake Tomb Seal. Awesome.
It is a powerful artifact, the kind of which all heroes once carried. It will grant you access to places others cannot go. It will also allow me to talk to you when necessary. Now, look down towards the lake. The seal will allow you to enter that tomb. In its darkest depths lies the Chamber of Fate. When you come out again, you will be stronger, much stronger.
Foreshadowing. Look at that place right over there. Hold A to move faster. Okay, so... Woo! We just fell. This is an older game, as I said, so these were amazing graphics when this game first came out. This is what we thought would be amazing. There's Fable 3 now, this is Fable 2. So here we are, we have to hit the Chamber of Fate. That's going to be where most of the explaining is done. As I pretty much explained everything that she's going to go over in the Chamber of Fate. So once we hit the Chamber of Fate and we come out, we are going to end the video of part 1. Loading the old tomb. So if you guys are liking the quest line so far, hopefully you are, because I do enjoy this game. Like I said, for my channel, one of the funner games. Fable 3 is pretty fun as well, so hopefully we'll have Fable 3 up on the channel for you guys.
Don't be alarmed. I'm speaking to you through the guild seal. You will need to jump into that hole to continue. Don't worry. The water at the bottom will break your fall.
Alright, here we go. Here's our first taste of action. Beetles! Giant beetles. Don't worry, they're nothing like the spiders of Skyrim. Die! Oh, we got one more. Ah! If you're wondering what these orb things are that are falling out of them, those are our points to our 3 categories: strength, skill, and will. The blue ones are strength, the red ones are will, and the yellow ones are skill. Now the green ones are going to be universal. Those are the ones you get from just using any of the 3 categories. Die, beetles! So we're just trying to make our way to the end here. But we want to soak up as many of these experience points as we can in order to unlock our will potions. Now you'll come across a few of these things, especially when doing secret missions or whatever. if you've never played this game before, you might want to get used to those. If it's yellow, you're going to want to shoot it. If it's red, you're going to want to hit it with some magic. And if it is blue, you're going to want to hit it with your sword / one of these. Awesome! Done. And then it is RT to get our experience points. So we're running through the cave here. We're swimming. What I do like about this game, that a lot of games, I mean, Grand Theft Auto you can, but most of the other free roam RPG games, you can't swim. And that used to bug me because water, I mean, our planet's like 90, or not 90, but basically our planet is made up of water. And the fact that you can't swim is kind of funny. Brennan's Diary. Alright, I've never read that, so I don't know anything about that. Alright. Awesome. No, I didn't want to... Whoa. Glitch. That was funny. I've never done that either. So there should be a library over here. Uh-oh. Beetle! It's okay, we got it. And we're taking it right. You can come back to this place at any time. If you decide to come back here and check this place out for, like, secret stuff. Ow! No! Not okay. Woohoo! We're glowing. Alright, die Beetle! Die Beetle! Don't worry, it gets harder. Okay. We'll shoot this one with the crossbow. And final Beetle. Awesome. And now we're gonna be running through here. And boom. Alright, so this is gonna be see, as I said, it's yellow, so we have to shoot it. Blue, so we have to hit it with our sword. Yellow, so we have to shoot it. And there we go. Now if I'm right, that should be the door. Looks like it's it. Awesome. So here we are. Teresa's going to explain a little bit more of the storyline here in the old tomb, so I'm going to go ahead and be quiet and let her tell a little bit what's going on.
Lies the Heroes Guild. For centuries, this academy trained the most supremely gifted sons and daughters of Albion, bound together by the blood that flowed in their veins. Once worshipped by the people of Albion, the great heroes came to be feared and hated. Your blood is awakening. You can now channel the experience you have collected into strength, skill, or will. Strength improves combat with hand-to-hand weapons. Skill allows you to shoot faster and with greater accuracy. Will gives you control over the forces of magic. Before you is a color's gate. It reacts to the will of one who seeks to use it. You have not been able to use will yet, but the simple act of reaching this place has given you will experience. You need to learn a will ability to activate the color's gate.
Alright, so now we gotta use our first
yourself and examine
position of will here.
Now use the knowledge you have gained so far to better yourself in strength, skill, and will.
Let's do shock. Awesome.
Excellent. Can you feel the power coursing through you? Well done. Now you are ready to begin your journey. Use the color's gate.
Awesome. So that's going to be the end of this video, guys. That's going to be the end of our part 1, getting to the Colossus Gate, making sure that we have all of our abilities ready to start our mission. So that's pretty cool. If you're watching this video to whether or not get this game, or if it looked like something that you thought you'd at least rent and check out, I highly recommend it. Once again, one of the better games, 9.5 I gave it. Anyway, I'm Murder Enemy. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. I hope to see you guys in my next video. If you enjoyed the series, feel free to continuously watching it. We are going to go through the entire campaign of Fable 2 here on my channel for you guys, and I hope you enjoy the gameplay. If you continue to watch my videos, I hope that you do like the storyline. It does get a lot more interesting. This was just a lot of talking in the beginning, especially with the especially with the with the dramatic thing and everything happening. But once again, I'm Ernest Enemy. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.